Oh, the majestic Titanic, a name that resonates through the corridors of history. Dubbed the unsinkable ship, it embarked on its maiden voyage in 1912, a magnificent British passenger liner designed to awe and inspire. Stretching over 880 feet long, rising more than 100 feet high, and accommodating over 2,400 passengers and crew members, it was a floating palace sailing through the vast expanse of the Atlantic. If you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe for more. On that fateful night of April 14th, an unseen danger lurked beneath the surface. The Titanic collided with an iceberg, an icy behemoth silently waiting in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic. The impact was catastrophic, tearing open the ship's hull, sealing the fate of all on board. As chaos unfolded, lifeboats were launched into the darkness, each one representing a glimmer of hope amidst the desperation. But in the face of impending doom, there simply weren't enough lifeboats to save everyone. Panic and despair filled the air as the Titanic began its descent into the icy abyss. More than 1,500 lives were lost that night, souls swallowed by the unforgiving ocean. The world stood in shock, forever haunted by the tragedy that etched the Titanic's name into the annals of history. However, beneath the surface of this well-known tale, secrets linger, mysteries that challenge our knowledge and what we know of the Titanic's story. What if I were to tell you that not everything is as it seems? What if there is more to this tragedy than meets the eye? Let us embark on a journey of speculation and mystery as we delve into the conspiracy theories that surround this fateful accident. The Titanic Switch. The Titanic Switch theory, echo through the ages. Could it be possible that the Titanic we mourn today was not the Titanic at all? Some suggest that a clandestine operation took place, involving the Titanic's sister ship, the Olympic. The Olympic, a vessel scarred by misfortune, suffered a severe collision with the British warship HMS Hawke, leaving its hull damaged and its reputation tarnished. But what if this damaged ship, the Olympic, was secretly switched with the Titanic before that fateful voyage? Conspiracy theorists argue that the motive behind this audacious act was the pursuit of insurance money. By intentionally sinking the damaged vessel while disguised as the Titanic, the perpetrators could claim a fortune in fraudulent insurance claims. They claim that the similarities between the two sister ships provided a perfect cover. Skilled workers could have meticulously modified the Olympic to resemble the Titanic, a charade carried out under the shroud of secrecy. However, despite all theories, there is a lack of concrete evidence supporting these claims. The existing evidence strongly suggests that the Olympic and the Titanic were separate vessels, each embarking on its own unique journey. Nevertheless, the ultimate truth remains buried with the Titanic in the depths of the distant ocean. The Olympic continued its service until 1935, long after the Titanic's tragic sinking in 1912. While the Olympic did face its own share of challenges and repairs, there is no concrete evidence to substantiate the claims of a grand switcheroo. Pack ice theory. Another theory comes to light, casting doubt on the widely accepted iceberg collision narrative. This alternative theory proposes that the Titanic may have encountered low-lying pack ice rather than a towering iceberg. The idea challenges our perception of what truly transpired on that fateful night. At first glance, the distinction between an iceberg and pack ice might seem trivial, but the implications are profound. Advocates of this theory argue that witnesses and survivors may have misinterpreted the nature of the object that the Titanic struck, leading to the prevailing belief that it was an iceberg. One of the key factors contributing to this theory is the phenomenon of optical illusions. In the vast expanse of the North Atlantic, where darkness and icy conditions prevailed, visual distortions could have played tricks on the eyes of the ship's crew and lookouts. The combination of atmospheric conditions, such as haze or refraction, and the ship's speed could have created an illusionary effect, making the pack ice appear larger and more formidable than it actually was. Additionally, the chaotic and harrowing events of that night may have influenced the accuracy of witness accounts. In moments of intense stress and panic, Memories can become hazy, and details can blur. It's conceivable that the traumatic experience of the sinking, coupled with the darkness and confusion, may have led survivors to mistakenly recall the object as an iceberg. To further complicate matters, the Titanic's crew and passengers were likely unfamiliar with the characteristics of pack ice, as the prevailing wisdom at the time focused primarily on the dangers posed by towering icebergs. This lack of knowledge about pack ice and its potential threat could have contributed to the misinterpretation of the collision. Deliberately sunk. Our voyage into the mysteries surrounding the Titanic continues, bringing us to a theory that challenges the notion of a tragic accident. This theory suggests that the Titanic was deliberately sunk as part of a sinister plot, rather than succumbing to an unforeseen disaster. The proponents of this theory propose that various entities, ranging from insurance fraudsters to rival companies, may have had a vested interest in deliberately sinking the Titanic. They argue that such a catastrophic event would not only enable the perpetrators to collect hefty insurance payouts, but also eliminate competition and gain a strategic advantage in the fiercely competitive world of maritime commerce. One compelling aspect of this theory revolves around the financial motives behind the sinking. The Titanic was an incredibly valuable asset, and some believe that the insurance policies taken out on the ship were unusually high. The notion that unscrupulous individuals or organizations sought to cash in on this immense value by orchestrating its demise is both captivating and disturbing. Furthermore, this theory highlights a number of suspicious occurrences leading up to the Titanic's ill-fated journey. For instance, there are claims that the ship's crew and passengers may have unknowingly participated in a carefully orchestrated plan. Some argue that certain crew members were intentionally placed on board to ensure the smooth execution of the plot, while others suggest that the ship's manifest included prominent figures who were targeted for elimination. Additionally, there are reports of last-minute changes to the Titanic's route, steering it into treacherous waters and increasing the likelihood of a catastrophic event. These alterations, combined with the alleged absence of sufficient lifeboats on board, paint a disturbing picture of calculated intent rather than mere happenstance. Fire and coal bunker. For our last theory surrounding the Titanic, we come across a lesser-known but intriguing possibility: the theory of a fire in the coal bunker. It is believed that a fire had been smoldering in one of the Titanic's coal bunkers for days, possibly even before the ship set sail on its maiden voyage. This theory suggests that the fire, which was initially thought to be under control, played a significant role in the ship's tragic fate. According to this theory, the fire weakened the structural integrity of the ship's hull, making it more susceptible to damage. The intense heat may have compromised the steel, making it brittle and less able to withstand the impact of an iceberg. This would explain why the Titanic's hull was torn open so easily upon collision. Supporters of this theory argue that the crew was aware of the fire, but downplayed its severity to avoid alarming the passengers. They suggest that the ongoing efforts to battle the fire may have diverted the crew's attention and resources away from other essential tasks, such as maintaining a proper lookout for icebergs. Some even speculate that the ship's speed was increased to extinguish the fire faster, leading to a more dangerous navigation through iceberg-infested waters. This would mean that the crew faced a difficult dilemma: either risk a potential collision with an iceberg, or allow the fire to continue spreading and endangering the ship and its passengers. While evidence supporting the fire theory exists, including eyewitness accounts and testimony from survivors, it remains a topic of debate among experts. The exact extent of the fire and its impact on the ship's sinking continues to be a subject of speculation and investigation. What if this smoldering fire, hidden from the public eye, contributed to the Titanic's tragic demise? Could this fire have weakened the ship, making it more vulnerable to the iceberg collision? The fire theory invites us to reconsider the events leading up to that fateful night, prompting us to question whether factors beyond the iceberg played a role in the ship's ultimate fate. The Titanic's story is one that continues to captivate our collective imagination. Its sinking remains a powerful symbol of human tragedy and the unforgiving power of the sea. While we may never uncover all the secrets and mysteries surrounding that fateful night, the theories we have explored today remind us that history is not always as straightforward as it seems. The Titanic, forever etched in our memories, serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring quest for answers in the face of the unknown. If you stayed until the end of this video, I want to thank you. Please hit a like and subscribe for more content like this.